We're organizing Fintech Week London, which is a week full of events, a hybrid version with on-site and online networking and content delivered to everybody throughout London and the world. Throughout the week, we'll be looking at different topics, going from open banking, digital identity, big tech and big banks, and the next big things in fintech, to breakout sessions on financial inclusion, financial sustainability, green finance, payments, AI, and crypto and blockchain.
I think it's probably my first event that is a bit of a hybrid, offline and online, and I really enjoy it because it's not anymore bound to physical boundaries, really. You're not only meeting people from London itself, but you can meet with people from all over the world.
This event, it's like the cream of the crop that you'd find here. People who are really involved in the deep end of fintech around the world.
We heard a lot of interesting discussions, I think, from highly experienced people in the industry, and certainly people that I hadn't heard from for a while because of a lack of face-to-face events. So I'm quite happy to hear a lot of quite major thought leaders now on stage, and looking forward to more in the afternoon, I think.
So we opened the morning with the team of big tech and big banks. Are they collaborating or are they competing, which we call co-opetition? And then in the afternoon we're looking at all the next big things in fintech, talking about how fintech eliminates boundaries, but also about the pandemic and how it impacted fintech, but also how fintech impacted the pandemic.
Yeah, I think the speakers were fantastic and brilliant in terms of, they were talking about the incumbent financial services banks and looking at the challenge, the disruptors and the fintech neobanks are bringing in. And it was interesting to hear their thoughts about, how the shift is happening and the support regulators are also providing in changing the landscape.
The content and then the discussions is very insightful. It's good to learn more about the industry, but also everything that you read on the news, it's confirmed here, and then you see like the different approaches from different industries within fintech and the different players. So it's very good just to stay up to date in regards to the industry trends.
So the main thing is connecting with other professionals in the industry, trying to spread the word about the business around a little bit, trying to get a sense of other people in fintechs, other companies, and just taking it in. A lot of the speakers are really interesting, and I'm still new to fintech, so I'm getting to know all of it and getting to know what it's about.
I think it's great for suppliers to be able to showcase their products, and it's obviously great for consumers to have a look at what's out there in the market, but it's also really good for startups who maybe haven't had that exposure to the banking sector and to understand how everything operates, how to navigate through these somewhat tricky organisations, and it's just an overall excellent opportunity to share information.
We're here today to educate ourselves, taking some of the talks and the keynote speeches, and also to network and to meet other kind of like-minded businesses and see if we can collaborate together.
Social capital has got a huge value, and it's great to kind of, meet face to face and exchange ideas, brainstorm some new thoughts, and also kind of share best practices.
The options for networking are fantastic, getting to be able to meet other people, especially the physical face-to-face time that you can have with other people rather than the sort of text message or webcam experience that you can have online.
It's always important to stay up to date with as many divergent, if possible, sources of information, but to come to such an event brings things into context. I think it's always a good thing.
I think that the industry needs opportunities to meet outside of structured working environments. And I think where you have both the social side and the learning side coming together in a face-to-face event, that's very valuable, and it's been quite difficult for organisations to achieve just in a purely digital space.
So I do recommend this highly if you want to come and talk with people and build a trustful relationship. A person like me who is new to fintech, come to the event and hear so many brilliant ideas that it's hard to gather online, that I would strongly suggest to come, especially if you start out. Do come.